Welcome to our journey through the Psalms. Today, we will delve into the heart of Psalm 9, a powerful piece of scripture that serves as a beacon of hope amidst the storms of life. We will unpack the profound truths this psalm holds and seek to understand the lessons it is trying to teach us. As we embark on this spiritual exploration, let's open our hearts and minds to receive the wisdom and guidance contained within these timeless words. In a world that often feels fraught with injustice and turmoil, Psalm 9 emerges as a beacon of hope, offering a resounding message of God's righteous judgment and deliverance. This ancient song of thanksgiving and praise paints a vivid picture of a God who is not distant or indifferent but actively involved in the affairs of humanity. Psalm 9 sings of a God who is both powerful and just. It tells us of a God who rebukes nations, destroys the wicked, and blots out their name forever. This is no passive deity but a righteous judge who upholds the cause of the oppressed, sitting enthroned and ruling the world in righteousness. The psalmist rejoices in God's sovereignty over the nations, declaring God's endless ruin over enemies, his uprooting of their cities, and the erasure of their memory. Yet amid the grandeur of God's judgment, we find a tender note of compassion. The Lord, the psalmist assures us, is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. He has never forsaken those who seek him. The psalmist calls us to sing praises of the Lord enthroned in Zion, and to proclaim among the nations what he has done. For the God who avenges blood does not ignore the cries of the afflicted. He sees the persecution, hears the cries for mercy, and responds with deliverance. The psalmist warns the wicked, those who forget God, of their impending downfall. They will go down to the realm of the dead, ensnared by the very work of their hands. In contrast, God will never forget the needy. The hope of the afflicted will never perish. The psalm ends with a plea, a cry for God to arise, to not let mortals triumph. The psalmist asks for God to strike the nations with terror, to remind them of their mortality. This is a plea for justice, for God's righteous judgment to prevail. Reflect upon the messages of this psalm. Consider how they resonate with your own experiences and observations of the world. How can you apply these timeless truths in your life? How can you live in the light of God's righteous judgment, seek his deliverance, and trust in his faithfulness? Remember, the God of Psalm 9 is not a God of the past, but a God of the present, a God who is actively involved in our world today. In the words of the psalmist, those who know your name trust in you, for you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. May this truth inspire and guide you today and always. As we conclude our journey through Psalm 9, let's carry these profound truths in our hearts. Today, let's be encouraged to trust in God's faithfulness, knowing he never forsakes those who seek him. As you go about your day, may these words be a beacon of hope and a source of strength. Have a blessed day, and may your trust in God strengthen as you endeavor the duties of your day.